This was another one of those extensions that came through when I was doing those channels, and this is the Tower. Now, if you know anything about tarot cards, you know that no one wants the Tower card because we think that that's an ending to something. And I know that when I first looked at tarot cards, I went, no, I'm going to Oracle cards because I don't like these cards. These cards make me sad and upset, and I don't want these things to happen. However, let's talk about the energy, what this means. Now, I ended up doing a drawing of what the Tower is and what that actually means. So the way that I felt that this is, and we know this, but I know that I need to share it in the way that I received it. Tower moments are situations that happen because there was no foundation to whatever that experience is now crumbling or collapsing around you. And the way the universe or source or God, whatever you believe in, has decided to step in to create that, because the decision or the things you need to let go or the choices you need to make or the different path that you could have taken wasn't happening. They stepped in and went, okay, well, we're going to give you one of these because you're not ready to move forward or do the things that we think you are capable of, or the things that we know that you can move through. And I don't think this happens forever. I think that once you get to a state of understanding and knowing that these moments are only ever created when we don't have enough power within ourselves or strength within ourselves to make the choices, do the things, or see the things that are hindering us from becoming the ultimate version of ourselves, of moving towards those things that we want to experience in our life. We won't get these as we move along. We get a lot of these in the beginning because that's like the kick up the bum saying, okay, here we go, I'm going to give you this so that you can really listen to whatever it is that you need to hear or move through in that moment. Because let's be real, we've all had these moments, but we're all here surviving through it. Even when we feel like shit, even when everything, in our physical experience may suck, we still get through it. But we wouldn't have made that choice to go through it because no one wants to, because it's not fun, it's horrible. And I know I've had multiple of these ugly looking sinisters, but I know now I won't get any more of these because I have moved and experienced through enough to see where I need to make choices, to see where I can look at ideas or the things that I'm doing or the things that I'm choosing in order to make a different choice. And, what's the quickest way through anything is to actually feel it. It's when we're resisting it that it's harder, it's longer, it gets drawn out, it makes us feel worse. And the more we sit in that uncomfortability, it gets to become more and more of something that we're going to create a lasting effect with. We continue to create these and not accept them and feel them and move through them. We will instead sit in that fear and that pain and that sadness and that suffering and that anger and the lack of doing things, which then just creates a new norm. Then we just become those people who sit in those moments for our whole lives. And it's very easy for people, especially people like me, to say, oh, just power through it and feel it. It's fine. Because you can only ever say that on the other side of it. That's a hard thing to do when you're in the throes of these moments. But if you can keep listening to people saying that, or knowing within yourself and hearing your own voice, believing that you've been through one of these before, you can do it again, no matter what it is. And when it comes and when it happens, if you allow it and take back your own power and sit in your own sovereignty and know that this is all working out for you, it's going to be a lot easier, it's going to be a lot quicker. And eventually you just won't have them. Because eventually you will have that power and strength within yourself to know yourself enough and to make choices that are more beneficial for you and are moving you more towards the things that you want to create and the things you want to experience. Because this was never meant to be. This was never meant to stay around. This was something that you may have learned from, something you experienced, something you went through a lesson on, something that moved you into something else. Because the things that you build after that, what happens when a tower falls down? When you build the next one, it's so much stronger. You're going to have an even stronger foundation, a even better starting point for you to build whatever is next for you. So know that even though these moments suck, you will always get through to the other side. Always, 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 always. And you already know that. You just need to hear someone else say it. And just think of it like a shortcut. It's like being thrown in the deep end and saying sink or swim. That just means you're one step closer to the things you actually want to experience, the things you are actually trying to move towards. So look at it as a blessing in disguise and know, because you know this, you will get to the other side of it.